Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Aenarath's Peril. I guess. So I don't know. Did you start streaming already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Luke, do you want to do the quick recap for us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. This is our April 21st session, which I think I named Slight Derailing. Let's see. We start off with Luke's group arriving at the Rusty Dragon, finally. We asked the bartender. He claims he didn't know where they were, so we wait. Tex group sends Harkova to get Luke's group. Anna looted Red Raven's body. They found the kill dagger and 3 assassin coins. Luke's group then heads outside with Harkova. And then once the guards spot us, they immediately drop weapons and start to attack. Let's see. Oh yeah, I had a couple of notes here. Let's see. Brackets. Luke can't hit for shit in Last Thunder. Wasn't happy with that, but that was it. Mine's rolling like a bass tonight. Did a lot of hits. Let's see. Oh yeah, due to error, Juan accidentally killed himself. It was like a weird glitch.
I didn't think he had himself targeted. That's right.
Yeah. Let's see. We killed 4 guards. Brackets. Well, they did. I didn't kill shit. So I knew for a fact I think I hit a guard once. That was it. We are interrogating the assassin. We're considering using Juan's disguise kits to go back to the Rusty Dragon because had to go back and get her stuff, including a blanket, I think.
We
Blankie.
get the blanket.
Which actually turned out to be a pretty powerful blankie, by the way.
Yeah. Let's see. I had brackets. Note to self: try to get my friend's pardon through noble connections. If that seems possible, we'll see. Ann's group heads back to the bar to get our shit and asks Elroy. He shows them a map to the dune clouds up north outside the city. Oh, that was the initial plan. Let's see. We really need to get out of the city. Elroy distracts the guards, so Ann's crew goes upstairs to get all the stuff. Oh yeah, and Ash accidentally killed the assassin. Everyone's mad.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that was accidental.
You have to say quote
no,
unquote.
He's trying to kick to knock her, make sure she stayed unconscious, but it hit too hard and she died.
It was 50-50, okay?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, everyone got mad and just everyone started taking
my
swings
words
and we all missed.
were I'm walking up to her to knock her out, and you said roll the dice, and
Yeah,
I rolled too high apparently, and she's just dead, which I'm okay with.
Redrick knows, but like kind of just didn't batter. So and then he died, and everyone got pissed. A bunch of us start swinging at Ash, and we all missed.
Yeah, that was great.
We decided to have a long rest till night, so we can sneak out at night to get the fuck out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is where we are. So when we left everybody, can everybody see the little welcome screen?
It's blank.
Oh, geez, I don't
Master
know.
table is blank.
And okay, sorry about that. And I don't know why it's. Can anybody see it at all? No. Okay.
No.
So
No.
weird. How lame is that? Okay. All right. So maybe I'll mess with it while I'm explaining stuff. Okay. All right. So as you guys, it was about midday when you guys were in the when you guys were kind of in that safe house. You guys decided that you guys wanted to go ahead and take a long rest. During that long rest, and this kind of just this will be just for Luke. So Luke is everybody's obviously sleeping. You kind of have these visions of your father. You kind of have the.
I thought it was gonna be a mildly perturbed here.
So you have these visions of your father, but they're darker images. You can almost feel like this anger, or there's something kind of pulling at you. almost like you almost feel like that kind of that overpowering kind of that your father's disappointed with you almost, um, and so you kind of you don't
Maybe I
you
can
still get a
help
full
you.
rest, but you kind of sleep kind of restlessly.
Mm.
You're kind of tossing and turning around. As you guys are resting, let's see. You guys, it starts to rain. As you guys start to kind of wake up, right now it's the starting of night. So it's probably, let's say, for lack of a better term, it's late evening, beginning of night. So we'll say maybe about 8 o'clock p.m. Um, and you notice that when you guys start kind of waking up, it's just pouring outside, just thunder. It's a pretty good downpour coming down. Um, and all right, so I think everybody has full HP. So I think everybody should have. Anybody that has spells, make sure you got your spell slots back.
Thank you.
And there we are. We are back inside the safe house. And what are you guys going to do?
Leave.
I would like to leave. Yes.
Yeah.
This whole city is bad now.
Very bad.
Okay. Where are you guys going? What are you guys doing?
Okay, what were we thinking? Oh,
I don't
Um,
think we thought of anything yet. I think we're just being like, we'll
we're going to.
take it up in the afternoon.
I proposed find a way through the gate or find another entrance out of the city
Mhm.
or exit out of the city.
mm,
Like a sewers was my first thought.
Right, but that leads out to the ocean.
Hey, I mean, it's a way out of the city, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So,
wait, what was their first option?
Sewers.
no, it was trying to
Sewers.
figure out another way to get through the gates without being spotted.
Okay, can you guys see that now or no?
It's
Loading,
loading.
loading,
It's
loading.
loading. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we see it now.
Look
Well,
at
it says-
that.
Maybe I can help you.
Okay, all right. So I went ahead and marked on the map whereabouts Elroy marked out where the camp was. Because I believe that's what I recall where you guys kind of wanted to go, or at least head in that general direction. I'm not 100% sure. And so I kind of put that on there for you guys. So.
Wait, what was the X for?
The X is where Elroy marked out the camp for Anna, where the Doom Cloud kind of camp is.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
which one? How you guys want? What potential route do you want to guys go? Do you want to try to sneak through the gate or try to find some other way?
Maybe I can help you.
I think
Which
we should.
way? Yeah, you talk.
I think we should go through the gate. Let's try it. Let's just give it a try.
Oh,
With or without disguises?
With disguises, don't you have 5 of them?
3. I don't know how that works.
wouldn't the
Yeah, I think so.
wouldn't the rain compromise? Would the rain mess up the disguises?
not if
No.
you have cloaks on.
Yeah,
Okay.
We could just fight our way out.
That's
They'll raise
always-
alarm the entire city.
Kill.
They'll raise alarm and cause everyone. And I don't want to be responsible for hurting guards again.
Yep.
They're-
Yep.
Well, they're
Well-
bad guys anyway.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead. What's
They're
done
not
is
hurt,
done.
they're gone.
Yeah, money.
Yep.
Can I roll a history check on the like mind counter with the guards? Like these are a few thoughts that went through his head. So he was in thought this morning.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want to roll a history check for what?
Yeah, he wants to
Miles,
remember what the
no,
fuck
sh-
happened.
No, it's like comparing the way these guys acted towards us, towards like suspects,
Mhm.
as opposed like in comparison to the way I watched the way guards act back at home.
I see. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
that's fine. Actually, just do perception. That's fine. I don't think you need to do a history check.
Well, the reason I say that is because I have a proficiency in history.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. You can roll history. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
How come I can't see that? Okay, all right. So, from what you understand, or kind of replaying. Now, this is just you thinking about this.
Yeah.
Kind of replaying what happened in your head. You know that the guards drew their weapons and they started coming after you. But that's pretty normal when they're approaching a murder suspect. They weren't necessarily coming in to fight. They were coming in to try to detain. That's pretty common practice. They're not just going to walk up without their weapons drawn, knowing that somebody in the party killed somebody else.
Out of character, we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
What?
Uh,
What are you talking about?
they weren't necessarily bad guys, as it turns out.
Absolutely not stop killing people.
Hey,
How do you
hey,
know?
Well, it was bad judgment call for Luke because, given his age, he thought they were assassins undercover because he knew, some of the guys you met before were disguised as guards.
He was not
Well, that's in character. I said out of character.
out of character.
But yeah, in character,
Whoa,
fuck
whoa.
them.
Yeah,
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Of course.
In character, kill them all. Kill them all.
I've been through war. I'm used to it.
I'm in favor.
Okay, all right. So what are you guys doing?
Dude.
You guys
The
gonna
plan-
try to go through a gate?
The
Let's.
plan is to use the disguise kit from our good pal, Juan, right? You have the disguise kit?
I have
This
3.
guy's kits.
That means I can do 3 of them? I don't know how it
He's
works.
gonna give us a makeup overhaul, and we're gonna go through the gate.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. I learned this. There it is. Let's see if this works. Okay, all right. So you guys are gonna go through and
Ooh, excuse me.
you guys are gonna try to walk through the gate using disguises. So you guys, Juan pulls out his disguise kit and starts getting to work. Who do you disguise?
Let's start with the people that were there at the murder scene.
Didn't some guards attack the people that weren't at the murder scene?
Yeah, but they were spotted in the business district, so less worry, I would say, because it wasn't as busy as
I'd say
in front of the pub.
Yeah, I'd say in front of the tavern is probably the priority.
Not the best idea.
Yeah.
But
They all saw us,
we
so.
we followed suit of what Luke decided to do. Okay.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have attacked first before I raided my shield and sword. Maybe just have it partially ready, and just have my hand up. The hand that would have a sword, but it's just unarmed.
Not to add insult to injury or rub salt on the wound.
You just get right.
It wasn't the guards that instantly saw us. It was the bystander that pointed us out and made the guards come after us.
And pull their weapons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Luke
who's
panicked.
who's being disguised? Who's getting the 3 disguises?
Better question, who isn't? Because there was 4 of us to pick from, right?
Well, but the whole party's going. So I just need to know who has the disguises on.
I say it's definitely Luke and definitely Radric.
Yeah.
Me, I kind of just need another hood that's not green.
Same thing for me.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Luke, Radric, right? Those were the 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, who's the third one?
I guess I will, since I'm more famous.
Okay,
Makes
so
sense.
Right.
so Juan, Luke, and um,
Radric.
Radric. Okay, those
That's
three.
my name.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you guys start making your way out. The streets are pretty bare because of the storm and because it's starting to starting to be nighttime. There's still some people kind of milling about. You guys do make it to the gate. Actually, I need to know which direction of the city are you trying to leave? North, east, south, or west?
Well,
I would say north.
Okay, north. Okay, so you guys make it up to the gate, and I just need to roll. Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Before we go talking with the guards or trying to, get within easily, they can see our faces distance.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any caravans going, like, getting ready to head out, maybe?
There's none
Maybe I can help
that are
you.
just apparent. There's not like a line of people trying to get out the gate or anything like that.
Okay, how about any wagons going out?
Yeah, maybe you see. There's probably maybe. How come that didn't work? Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, yeah, there's one wagon kind of heading towards the gate.
Well, is it just manned by one person and a set of horses, or is there, like, people?
Excuse me.
families?
There's two horses, and there's two people. You can't see what's inside the wagon, but you can see there's kind of a driver and someone riding shotgun.
Okay. A question for just about the general world. Going north of here is just going north in general
Hmm.
is generally not a good idea so much because of the barbarians. Am I correct?
Correct, correct. That's kind of like the direction that the barbarians are heading south from the north. Sethi right now is the only city that's actually fallen, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then my final and last question: how many guards are at the gate?
From where you're standing, you can see three guards. There's four, I guess, ramparts. If that's what four towers, I guess, kind of, two on the outside, two on the inside, and they can move freely between them. From where you're standing, you can see three guards, kind of on patrol. They're all up on the tower, looking through the gate. The gate's open, and you can see one guard. So I'm sorry, you can see four guards. You can see one guard kind of just standing on the other side, just hanging out, not really paying attention to anything.
Okay. Well,
They're not on like high alert or anything like that. They're just doing their job.
There we go.
we can always disguise ourselves a little further and get ourselves a guard job guarding maybe this wagon that's coming up.
You want to?
I don't think it's a good idea for me to go talk.
Of course not.
Yeah, neither can I.
So why don't you and your pious attitude go over there and preach to these people that need to be protected by yourself and godly stuff.
What? Tiny bit confused, but okay.
It's their pious duty to protect the innocent gods, knights.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Luke or are you talking about me?
Luke.
I struck a guard. Remember?
Are we talking about a caravan or
There's one wagon that's heading towards the gate,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to. If Raderick, if I understand you correctly, you want to try to talk to these people to become their guard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
to use them as
escort.
them as a cover out of the gate.
Sounds good. Let's go, Luke.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like, what happens when we leave the gate? We're just gonna bail.
No, we can still use it, depending on where they're going. Just think
No,
of it as a side.
We're
side
just
thing.
talking. That's all
So is the caravan like unguarded at all?
there's only
There's-
two people.
You can't see inside of the wagon, so you don't know if there's anybody inside of the wagon, but you can see one person that's driving, and then the other person, there's one person sitting shotgun.
Okay.
Plus free
Who's-
ride.
Who's gonna do the talking? I can hand this ability if that helps. Can make you better at talking.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You do it, Newfie. I believe in you, Newfie.
Yeah.
Your smooth
try.
talking abilities.
Yeah. I'll try.
I'll be there just in case you need some help.
Now let me
Okay, so
figure this out.
Who's all approaching the wagon?
I think it's just me and Luke.
Okay, and you two have the disguises on.
I have a
No,
different cloak
Ash-
on.
Yeah, Ash doesn't, but
I did it wrong. Why does it target Harkova? Hang on.
I don't know.
I dropped it on chat. I thought that would work. I'll get rid of that. Did that work? There we go. I did it. That's one spell slot.
Okay, all right. So you guys, so Ash and Luke, you guys approach this wagon. It's just kind of trotting along. So you guys are just kind of walking alongside it.
I guess I'll talk to the caravan.
Yeah.
It's just one person. Yes. How many people like riding the front of the caravan? Like
Two.
on the seat too? Okay.
Yep. One driving, one sitting shotgun.
Trying to figure out what I'm gonna say.
Wow, springing it on you right first thing of the night.
Mm.
You have to diplomats.
First off,
All right. Excuse me, fellow travelers. I was wondering if you I don't mean to bother you, but I wanted to ask: are you guys heading north?
He looks down. He looks at you. He looks at Ash. And he says, "Yeah, we're heading up to Matir."
Oh.
Can I get the map real quick? Pretty please.
Well, I can see it from here. Like they're heading north. I'm gonna make a right towards Matir.
Oh wait, I can just press a button. Never mind.
Since they're there in the main, like Aenarath's Peril, welcome.
Okay.
I was wondering if you would mind if we just tag along and because we're gonna might we join up here for a little bit, just to maybe you might need some nice little arm escort, because it's a bit dangerous out there for what I heard or what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll always take it. I can't pay you very much. I mean, but yeah, we'll heading north is it's always dangerous.
Sounds great, dude.
You two hop on.
We have other people, if that's okay.
Yeah, don't worry. They're a friendly bunch. They mean no harm.
How many other?
I point towards our group that's sitting over, out of the way, so to speak. Hopefully not being conspicuously.
It's just 5 people. Just 3 men and a mother and child.
There's a total of 8 of you.
Yeah.
Wait, 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have Annah, Kathiri, Ash, Vendrath.
7.
Yeah. We have Harkova.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that is
Harkova,
8.
yes. Yes.
Holy crap.
She's not in the minutes to show me out, see?
Yeah.
And
Right,
there's like 2 Katheris now. There's the House version, and then there's your old version. And it's
I forgot to switch it. That's my bad.
Yeah.
So he looks at you and he goes, we don't we don't need 8 people. Like, if you two want to tag along, that's great. But yeah, no, 8 is that's. I don't even know if my horses can plus everything we have with 8 people. I don't think we could do it.
Well, we're not saying that we all need to be like on it.
Yeah.
Most of the men can walk beside you.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going at a breakneck pace or anything.
Yes, and plus we gotta stop along the just a little stop. We're gonna like stop, break off our own on the way, and figure, well, might as well just keep you company and some protection while we're going. If you don't mind, kind sir.
So he looks at the other guy, and the other guy just kind of shrugs his shoulder, and he's like, and it's kind of like, all right, if you guys just want to walk with us, let's go.
Sounds great.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Don't even need to do a persuasion. Easy. Can I insight check them?
Well, you got 8 able-bodied people offering protection. It's free protection.
So you want to insight check him? Okay. So you, from what you can tell, he seems like he's just like a traveling salesman. He's just got, nothing spectacular about him. He doesn't seem like he's trying to deceive you or anything like that.
Thank you, Money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go call ass just in case.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed a little bit too easy, but it never hurts.
What? Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it up to the gate, and I just to confirm, it's Raderick, Luke, and Juan that have the disguises on, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Luke, Juan, and Raderick. Yeah.
Okay. I have Juan's cloak. Let's say that.
Okay.
So instead of,
did we just swap cloaks? All right. Are we the same height too? Wait, what about how high are you?
We're the same race.
How tall?
I don't know. I didn't put that in my.
Where would that go? Oh, there it is.
Apparently, I'm 6'2".
Well, then that's perfect. I'm 5'7".
Right.
That's a big enough difference, right?
Okay. All right. Let it go for now. Okay. All right. The bottom of your cloak is getting muddy on the floor. So I mean, if you're okay with that, I mean, that's whatever.
We can clean it later. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so you guys walk up to the gate. The guards pretty much just nod the guy through. They see him kind of exchange pleasantries a little bit. Almost like you can tell that this guy comes and goes quite often. They recognize him. And he sees the rest of you guys. And just as you're walking by, they stop Annah. And they say, Annah, they don't say Annah, but they say, who are you? Why are you traveling with these guys?
Tiny gnome.
I have a charisma of -1. Dude.
So just try not to just talk your way out of it.
Wait, don't you have? Well, how'd your bluff though? Your deception.
-2.
Shit.
No, isn't it -1?
-2.
Oh, okay. All right.
You have like a negative proficiency or something?
It's fine.
Wait.
If it doesn't work out, we could just kill him.
Yeah, we can just kill him and just make our way through. This is fine.
This is fine.
So the only one that they stop is Annah.
Mm-hmm.
One guard is kind of suspicious of her, almost like he recognizes her, but he's more or less just kind of fishing for anything, just to see if she acts suspiciously.
Can you repeat the question for her?
Yes, please.
Why are you traveling with these guys?
Just say the truth of where we're going.
Going to meet her? Is that it?
Meter?
We're just offering just like a character. We're just I'll just say we're we're on our way north anyway, so figure I'll just do a little courteous thing and just help this caravan along the way. I mean, it's very dangerous. I mean,
you're not saying that, are you? Are you saying that?
No, is that a character? Like I'm just trying to help you. Like get a gist of what you want
I'm
Anna to
gonna
say.
walk up and say that we've been traveling together for a long time. Why would you think we wouldn't otherwise?
So he looks at you and he says, "I see these guys all the time. I've never seen you guys with them."
Wait, seen who
You
with
said the wrong thing.
what?
You said the
No.
wrong thing.
He's-
You said
he's-
we've been traveling.
He's referring to the trader.
The trader, the caravan.
Not our
Oh.
party as a whole.
Why?
The
Yeah.
traders that were
Why's
with.
our party with the caravan?
Uh-huh.
They were expecting just a caravan. Then they got a bunch of people with the caravan.
So
I misunderstood
so, Anna,
because it was just to her. My bad.
So Anna, what do you say to them? What is your answer?
We were hired to keep them safe on their travels.
Okay, roll me deception.
Fuck.
Can Juan like boost her thing?
I mean, they might see it.
All right.
It's a spell.
Oh, is it?
It's a
Shit.
Enhance
Yeah.
ability. That's what I
Also-
casted on you.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
So
That's
he
pretty good.
looks he looks back up at the driver, and the driver nods in agreement, and so he looks at him and says, "Yeah, we can always use the protection." And the guard kind of looks at you suspiciously and then lets you guys through the gate.
Smooth.
oh, thank God.
Easy mode.
That was
Not even
easy.
close, baby.
Okay.
Like,
All right, so you guys make it out of the city, and you guys are traveling north. At some point the caravan or the wagon is going to obviously veer to the east, and it's going to head towards Meteor. And you guys,
Where are we going exactly?
First off, I don't think we even need to go to the camp.
Yeah, no.
Because,
so what do we do with the killer dagger? Just chuck it?
well, we know that we haven't tried it yet because of potential consequences of talking
Mhm.
through the dagger.
Mm.
So, I mean, just like whenever how long?
Would you like
from-
to me? Would you
What's the
like me to
distance
inspect the
between-
dagger?
No, what's the distance between Meter and F2? Is there like a few days?
I'm sorry, the difference between what?
The distance between Meter and A2 or whatever?
Yeah,
time?
it's going to probably be about a day and a half. If you wanted to continue east, you're talking about Luke's home.
We just left. What town? What city did we just leave?
Oh, that's
Ote.
Ote. Yep.
Ote.
Oteo.
Yeah.
The distance between Ote and Meter.
Yeah, it's going to be about a day's travel.
Yeah, because my hometown is Oitam, and if you look up the main map, it's a long ways.
Okay, so
It's a slight detour, and then we'll be heading to Oitam.
would you say it takes about a day? And we just left. What time did we leave?
It's nighttime, so it's about 8 o'clock at night.
We're probably gonna stop and encamp, and
Maybe.
we could
What's up?
see what we can do with the dagger.
Mhm.
And if we can't do anything, we go to the camp. And if not, we keep going to Meter. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly are you guys doing?
We're still
We're just-
following the caravan.
We're
Okay.
gonna follow the caravan until they say, well, we can't see anything, so we're gonna stop for the night.
Okay.
And
Okay. All right. So you guys travel, probably we'll say till maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. Storm still continues to kind of just rage on. The road, or the path or the trail is getting pretty muddy. It's getting pretty hard for the horses to travel on. And they come to the conclusion, okay, we're probably going to go ahead and stop here. It's getting pretty hard for the horses to travel. We're going to call it a night. And decide to make camp. They pull off kind of to the side. They find kind of an open area, and they start pitching tents.
okay. Well, who
Well,
has
now.
the dagger?
I do.
Who wants to volunteer to attempt to talk to the dagger?
Wait,
Are
we're
sure we
gonna,
don't want to? Are we
Obviously-
sure we don't want
obvi-
to inspect it
obviously-
first?
Expected
Yeah.
security.
It might be
expected.
cursed.
And not to mention, if we use that when we broadcast our locations to the hunters.
We don't know if that's for sure.
Yeah, but we're
We don't know
it's
what
not
it
just our
does.
lives at risk right now. We're also risking this
Not even-
caravan.
It might even do it right now.
I don't think now is a good time while it's pouring rain and we're in the middle of the woods.
Should
If we
we?
wait till morning and then we keep going to meet her, and turns out we can't talk to the dagger or can't use it, that means we have to go back to the camp. I'm just trying to be efficient about our time here.
Well, what do you even want to talk about if we were to talk to somebody on the other side of the dagger?
We already know they live, or the assassins live in the mountains, just not what mountains.
They're gonna tell us what mountains they live in.
No.
Well,
Well, I hope so, but I doubt it. But they say that we can talk through it, so maybe if they can trace it, maybe we can too.
Reverse engineer the dagger as
Why
a
not?
reverse homing beacon?
But I'm pretty sure we would have to be, we would have to act as a member. Like who's the assassin? What was their name?
hunters of the hidden.
Yeah, we would have to disguise ourselves as that person.
Only in voice.
They probably have
But
their own
still.
code as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't know if we just keep it along with us. It could be also potentially it is already being acting as a beacon.
I
We're
think
just
we should
carrying.
go off.
I guess so.
If we are going to inspect this, I recommend waiting until morning. That way, if they do find where we are, we'll be moving and not asleep.
Speaking of which, like, who was keeping watch while we were asleep?
Well,
Don't know yet.
we'll come to that later. I assume we're all kind of like huddled together talking about this.
Yeah. We're like
I mean, I'm not
yelling
talking
on
to
other sides
myself
of the.
while you guys are asleep.
He's like, what? We're gonna do what now?
Are we using Venrath's magical blankie to cover ourselves?
Yeah, man, that thing fucking
Cloak of
expands and turns
invisibility.
into a house.
Yes, it's a blankie of holding.
It's like the Harry Potter tents. Like a normal tent on the outside.
Oh yeah.
Like an 8-bedroom tent on the inside.
Wow.
It's basically
Oh,
the
please.
TARDIS of blankies.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Please,
Is it
I
really?
want one of those. I wish.
The
There's
target.
actually a bard spell for that.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Okay. All right. So, what are you guys doing? You guys gonna go ahead and, as you guys are discussing this, they've pitched their tents. They've lit lamps inside their tents, and they're settling down for the night.
Okay.
I'm
Kathiri
getting
and I are
whatever I
gonna
can ready.
Kathiri and I are gonna find a tree, and we're gonna keep watch.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What's everybody else doing? Everybody else is just gonna rest for the night.
I assume
Sounds like it.
the majority of the party wants to just leave it as is. The dagger.
Yeah.
I guess we'll all be like taking turns for watches.
Okay. That's
So you guys end up going to sleep for the night. It's a pretty uneventful night. You're not attacked or anything like that. The rain stops, and you guys obviously, now that it's daytime, you can see you're kind of in the middle of a forest. It's not real thick. I mean, there's trees. It's enough for you to see through. It's cleared up. Sun shining. Everything looks good.
Right out.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. What do you guys do? What are you guys gonna do? The two guys, you've noticed by the time you guys wake up, they've already packed up their tents. They're kind of munching on some rations. Just trying to get their energy for the day.
Nice.
I think I will munch on a ration as well.
Me too.
Or better yet,
Start the day off fresh. Huh?
speaking of fresh, maybe I'll go hunt something.
Can I help you?
Oh, sure. You
I've got a crossbow.
We have a
Yeah.
hunter.
I was gonna say you guys
We
know
have
there's
a ranger.
There's a hunter in the party, right?
He hasn't said anything at all.
I know he hasn't. I think he fell asleep. Vendrath, are you
No.
there? Oh no,
I
he
didn't
hasn't.
fall asleep. I'm listening.
Like I said, Vendrath's a ranger. He's like a hunter.
I've been communing with the forest.
Oh. What does the forest tell you, Vendrath?
Radric is quite interested in what the forest speaks as well.
It's been very quiet.
Hmm.
It
Yeah,
doesn't have very nice things to say about us.
Of course not.
Well,
Well,
through the forest. I'm gonna go hunt some rabbits.
So I can. What is my skill called?
is it survival?
Maybe.
No, he's got something else, I think.
Oh, a hunter skill. Okay, not like
Not like an actual survival check.
but something else. Okay.
I don't know why, but that just came off as really rude to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Was it like a nature check or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a class feature,
so
I'm
right?
familiar. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
class
the-
feature.
It's the
Okay.
Wanderer feature.
Oh, I thought it was the natural explorer, whatever it is.
Well, that too. If I choose to forage, then I find twice as much food.
Yep.
As anybody else. But the Wanderer feature, it just says you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people, provided
we
that the
have
land offers such
Correct.
things. I mean,
Correct.
obviously, it wouldn't be in the desert, but. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess I can just use Wanderer and just like,
Excuse me.
guys,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a walkabout and
Well, we'll say you woke up before everybody else, and you come back with a couple of things of water and maybe 3 or 4 rabbits.
eggs and bacon.
Fantasy
No eggs,
bacon.
no bacon, but
Okay.
maybe some raw meats, and some small maybe a squirrel or 2, some water. So you bring food back.
All right.
Does he bring home a feast?
I wouldn't call it a feast, but it's enough for everybody to have a little snack.
Nice.
No,
Maybe for the
Thank you,
kid.
Vendrath.
I'll take that instead of a
You
ration.
bet.
Good to see you in your element finally.
It's good to be out of the city.
We're finally out of the city. It's been months.
we've been here for months. Jesus.
All right, so you guys eat. You guys are well rested. While you guys are eating, maybe Anna and Kanthiri take a little short nap because they were up all night, on guard,
They
just
can
to make
sleep
sure
in
nothing
the-
happened.
You can sleep in the wagon if they wish.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
me too.
the 2 guys, they start packing up their stuff, and they say, "You guys ready to go?"
Aye.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna follow them.
To
More?
meter?
I would say so. Yeah. We kind of. I mean, I'm out of rash.
I think it's been settled. So we go to meet her.
Okay. All right. So you guys stay with the wagon, and you guys make it to Meteor. It takes about a day to get about a day's travel. So we'll say it's late evening when you guys pull into the city. He, the driver thanks you guys profusely for for escorting them up there. And he says, "Look, I can't really pay a whole lot." And he hands Luke a small bag of 50 silver pieces, and he says, "That's all I have."
That's
you know,
best con, sir.
Yeah.
It was a courtesy, if anything else.
Okay. So you guys are in Mateer right now, and let me double check something because let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, so Anna, I guess you don't remember your backstory. So this is the town that you and your husband lived in.
Well, I go
This
find
is
the neighbors.
Yep. So you're pretty familiar with the town. It's not a big town. It's got the normal stuff. It's got an inn. It's got a tavern. A couple little marketplaces. Obviously, your old house is here. Of course, you recognize pretty much everything. You know your way around this city or this town.
I'm thirsty. Roger's gotta go find something to drink. Some
Whoa.
ale.
I guess we'll head to the tavern first.
Okay, so Anna, you know that the kind of the Jolly Jackal is the tavern that everybody visits. There's maybe one or two other ones, but the Jolly Jackal, that's the one that's kind of the popular one. That's the tourist destination. It's kind of the Torchy's Taco of Mateer.
The hula hut.
The Hula Hut. There you go.
The Gus's.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go inside.
Gus's.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, Anna, you tell Raderick where the Jolly Jackal is, and he walks off and heads in that direction to the Jolly Jackal.
Yeah, I will lead the pack there.
Sounds great.
Where's everybody else going? What's everybody else doing?
I guess I'll follow along because don't want to split the party if we can help it.
Oh my
It's
god.
Split the
Party.
party.
has always resulted in good.
Have you been muted this entire time, Pop?
Nobody heard me at all.
No, you're
No.
muted.
Holy shit! I'm sorry.
Pop, how
That's
could
okay.
you do
What were
this
you
to
saying,
us?
Pop?
What were you saying?
Anna?
Like, okay, what happened to trying out the dagger in the daytime? Why didn't we stop at the camp?
Yeah, so I was wondering myself.
I
I was
would've
under
said
the
it.
impression that no one wanted to touch the dagger or talk to it.
We
I
decided
wanted
we were
to,
gonna,
but everyone
do
said
it
no.
in the morning.
Well, that and the other guys were ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, no one said anything about stopping at the spot. Like, I guess we're just gonna abandon it, or
Sorry, I was under the impression that you guys didn't want to talk to it.
Whoa.
Not at night. Not during the
Yeah, I know. I understand. I was mistaken. It's my fault. But
So now we're just.
We can try before we leave town.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head back, or are we gonna go straight to what's it called, Otium?
Oitam?
well, I guess we can, like, after we does our little business here, we can try the dagger in a more secure area and then see what happens. And maybe we'll backtrack a little bit.
Or we could just take it to Anna's house, and I could inspect it, see what
That's-
kind of
that's-
enchantment's on there.
That's the secure area I was thinking of.
are we going to the tavern or the house? First off, let's get that out of the way.
Anna, can we enter your house?
Yeah, nobody's here. It's abandoned.
Let's go then. That'll be our
let's-
base of
let's,
operations.
But I wanted some ale.
You can do that later.
Oh, you've already left. You went to the Jackal. You left the group.
Oh, shit.
You and Luke have gone to the.
Splitting
I'm
the
gone.
party.
Yeah, get some ale.
You know what? I'll keep an eye on Ram because he has tendency to Ram. Let's say. I'll keep an eye on Rager because I don't want to kill any more fucking guards.
Whoa.
Or
Okay,
like
alright.
struck
So-
a guard.
So
You probably
Luke-
shouldn't be around.
Excuse me. So Luke and Raderick, they go off to the Jolly Jackal to get their drink on, and everybody else heads back to Anna's house. Anna, obviously, when you walk into your house, you're kind of immediately, because all the feelings of your husband, and the loss that you've had is pretty overwhelming.
The big field.
You kind of see that that life that you once had in this house, that you no longer have, especially now with everything that's been happening from Raywin Outpost through now. So yeah, you go back inside, and right away, everything looks real familiar to you. Like you just feel much more comfortable and relaxed now that you're home. Right away, Kathiri runs and runs to her room just to make sure that everything is still there. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Everything's pretty dusty because no one's been in the house for quite a while. Um, and so, yeah, there you are. You guys are inside Anna's house now.
All right, I take out the dagger that's still wrapped up, and I hand it to Ash.
Okay.
Ash.
I was muted.
Yes, you were. You pulled a
Hey, it's so easy. Is there a table anywhere?
Yeah, they've got a table. Yeah.
Okay, I just place it in the center of the table and gingerly pull the cloth off of it. Not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna inspect it from what I know of enchantments.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it. Okay. So, you, from what you can tell, that you don't sense any curses on it or anything like that. You do obviously sense that there is some magic on it. It's not any magic that you're familiar with. And it's just a hint of magic. Like it's just like kind of got like a, through your eyes, it's got kind of like an arcane kind of glow to it. But you're not familiar with how it works or anything like that.
I'd probably need a spell in order to know more, wouldn't I? Hey, Juan, do you know detect magic?
I do not.
Is there... Oh, at a character, since I'm at the tavern, is there any way is there any magical professionals in Meteor we can talk to? Like a wizard?
I don't think so. And you're not here.
Shit.
So we can't think of this.
I know, this was a character, so...
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't cast message
go
that
back to
far
that.
away.
We're getting drunk, okay? This is more important.
This is more important.
God knows I need a drink.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, this is enchanted. So from what you've said from the other thieves, it's almost like a communicator. So I don't know if we should touch it. Because let's think of this way. Does it go between near assassins, or does it go all the way to the mountains? Like a headquarters, kind of like radio tower, kind of like thing. You know what I mean? Radio tower. What's that?
Fantasy radio.
Just send
Radio.
messages, magical messages from the mountain to here.
Fadio.
It's like the last scene stones in Lord of the Rings.
I'm guessing it could do both.
Probably can do both.
I'm guessing there's a range limit on it.
I don't know.
It can't be that
It depends
strong.
on how much.
We should assume anything.
You gotta think, there's more of these things. You think they're gonna have a lot of powerful daggers?
We're fucking amping this up to a lot of stuff right now.
The one ring. I mean,
thought
the
they were
one
gonna
dagger.
tell us the mountain they were on.
Hey, I was just saying we could talk to people and we could maybe find out a way to where they were. Okay, maybe it was involved talking them out. That was definitely an option I have.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Just ask them how to get home, perhaps. Lost my way. I gotta figure out where I'm at.
Lost my way.
How do I get
I thought I'd take
Hi,
a
I'm
left
new
right
here.
here, but I don't remember which mountain it was.
Extremely new.
Hey, where's our base again? Where do we live?
Mm-hmm.
Someone kicked me hard in the head. I don't know where I was
mean, I can put in 10 minutes, still see if I can poke and prod, try to figure out this enchantment from what I've learned over the years, but I don't know if we're gonna get much out of this.
I think. I'm sorry, but I got muted like before. But I feel like we need to go back and go to that camp where that friend is.
Yeah,
to get
because
more
like
information.
because Doomclaws might know more
What?
about the dagger than we do, especially a live one.
They have a dagger.
Hey, real quick, don't forget somebody needs to put the 50 silver pieces in their inventory.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I guess I'll hang
Continue
on to it.
Yeah, he handed it to you, but I wanted to make sure you put it in.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know why do we even
In the
need to
pocket.
learn about these guys? Are we like actively chasing after them? I've already gotten my revenge.
I mean, we killed 3 or 4 of their members.
Okay. So
So-
are we going to be like out to take out an entire guild by ourselves? Wait, you're not here.
I'm just.
No, go get out of here. Get out of here.
All right, if you want to talk about the security, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm talking to Anna right now, and Tech, and Willie.
There is a chance that they could come after us.
Sure, but this time we'll know about them.
What do we know about them?
You want to live the rest of your life in paranoia? Paranoia?
I don't know.
I just
Yeah.
feel like that's going to be something that we would need stronger friends to have to go against an entire guild of assassins. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Okay.
well, oh, I'm not here. So.
You all
think we
know
should
Luke
just
has friends, right? A family. That's kind of where he wanted to go.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
we can
character,
find
like,
back up there.
They, probably in Shield Hearts, is probably one of his really good spells.
I'm trying to remind them in character.
Yeah.
That's
He's
why
got-
I'm okay
he's
with
got
like going
connections.
to the Shield Heart to
Yeah,
redeem Luke.
and
Does-
figure out.
And arrest you because you actually killed a lot of people.
I mean, I wasn't the person that you're not there. Shut up. You're not there.
It was
I'm
self-defense.
not trying to say anything, but he was the one that struck first. I just followed suit.
Well, technically, Harkova struck first, I think. So.
You're the one that. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Stop it.
Anyway,
Stop with the metagame, please.
Okay.
So we should go to New Feast Town. That's the vote.
That's the objective in my mind.
Okay.
We can head back to the tavern and ask those two since they really want to know what we're
Plus-
talking about.
Yeah. Plus, since the hunters are the
Stop,
hidden.
stop.
Okay.
What is Vendrath? Sorry.
he just wants to get out of town.
Now this town's much smaller than Ote. Ote was a pretty bustling city. This is a
And
pretty
then
small town.
concrete
There's
jungle.
not a whole lot.
So it's
going
more
on.
like a villa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I figured.
You still there, Vendrath?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do, man? You've been kind of quiet this whole conversation.
I'm ready to lead you guys. Not lead, but sort of be point for us to head back to Luke's, do Luke's stuff.
Yeah.
In other words, he wants to be out in the wild.
Oh, wait.
Heck yeah.
Let's do it.
I mean, the villa's a little more woodsier than the capital, but still, you probably want to go back in the woods.
It's still not out of in nature, you know. It's still civilization of some sort.
It's a little more rural, but yeah.
Not enough trees.
Okay.
Let's go.
So just so I understand, you guys are gonna head over to Luke's town. You're gonna head that direction.
After we gather the party.
After right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna leave him at the bar.
Okay. All right.
Just gonna
See
go
ya.
up and
I'm
like, hey,
assuming you guys-
Just
we're
show up.
Luke's
Who are
friends.
ye?
Excuse you guys, we're going to your home.
You kind of start packing stuff up. Anna, you can see that Kathiri doesn't want to leave home again. Especially now that you guys have only been here for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. You guys haven't been here for that long. So you can definitely tell that she doesn't want to leave. And so you guys are going to head over to the Jolly Jackal.
I mean,
Yes.
we
Okay.
Hmm.
What were we gonna say, Ash?
I mean, we just spent the entire day like getting here, so it would be getting closer like to nighttime at this point, right?
Correct. Yep. It's it's early evening, 6, 7 o'clock at night, or in the evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
This
Sun's
is just my
starting to
thoughts.
set.
Why don't we just stay here? Like Kathiri, remember some good memories, hopefully, and seal herself to like keep on moving on with the rest of us. I don't think I don't want to run us ragged, and we were just like out in the wilderness last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clank clank.
I turned to Kathiri, who's like reluctant to leave. Who's like, "Do you want to stay here in your home for another night? Because we have to go. But would you like that if we just stayed here for tonight?"
Yes.
Well, Mama said yes.
Well, I think
what
she
about
was speaking for
Oh,
Kathiri,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Obviously. Come on. I only have
Wow.
one voice. One.
Hey, you gotta change it a little bit, Pop. Come on.
Yeah, Pop.
Fair.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Harkova to stay with Kathiri here.
Splitting the party.
Like you mean like so like you're gonna ask her to stay with Kathiri as you guys go to Luke's?
Mm-hmm. I think that's the
Yeah.
plan right now.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
more than one day, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be a few days. I mean I don't know what y'all's plans are after Luke's, so
Immediately, right now, everyone except Harkova and Kathiri are heading towards the bar.
okay. So
Then we're gonna
Harkova and
come back.
Kathiri are gonna stay back at the house. You guys head over to the Jolly Jackal. What's his name? Raderick is pretty well sloshed. Luke is kind of just watching over him, make sure anytime he starts getting too rowdy, Luke kind of intervenes a little bit and kind of calms everything back down.
Don't wonder, isn't it? If I can help it. Or I'm gonna be saying non-lethal a lot.
Just having a good time.
The best of times.
You're getting in my way of my fun.
Well, sorry, Radrick. I don't want any more blood in my hands. So I can help it. Unless they're bad man, unless they're bad guy blood, and that's a different story.
Hey, I'll have you know that was fun for me.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're chasing what the guards were. That could be either assassins or very shoddy guards. So I don't know. Well,
A fight's a fight for me.
Well, I had to fix that mess when I get home. Hopefully, with two incidental.
Can we interrupt? For a minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys walk into the Jolly Jackal and they're carrying on about this.
You done?
So by now, we're just talking about killing people here.
Well, he is.
Of course.
Alternative means.
Okay,
Just swore enough to want to break it.
we tell them about what we found about the dagger, which is nothing.
Yeah, which is nothing. Our
plan
future
to go-
plans.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I might know a few people in the Shieldhearts who are very proficient with, or very masterful with the arcane. So we'll give them a try when he gets home. Get some things straightened out.
Or we could, talk to the dagger, maybe?
I don't think that's a good idea, Radrick.
I think it's perfectly acceptable danger levels.
So you're telling me, you're telling me that you can stay up for 24 hours, completely like aware of all your surroundings, not have one blind spot even for a second.
So what does that
Further
have
than
to do with us talking to the dagger?
It might
They're
draw
gonna know
unwanted
who
attention.
killed their assassin.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they already do. if they
Okay.
have total power in that city, don't you think they probably have the means and resources to find out who killed who?
Sure.
Sure, but I don't want to endanger Meteor if I can help it. Like, it wants to come at us, wants to do it out in the open.
Or the kid.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
My mind is set. Talk
Listen.
to the dagger.
After we get it checked, you can talk to it, okay?
Yeah, you can take point once we get to Otam, okay?
How's that?
Hmm.
Let's speak to some professionals first, and then you can decide what to do.
We
with
kind
the
of already
dagger.
did, didn't we?
Did we?
We did.
We talked to thieves about it
Yes, the professionals.
in thieving, not in Arcana.
Magic.
Yeah,
Not
but we
so much in
we got
Arcana, but they do know that this dagger does indeed talk to someone.
Mm-hmm.
and so far it's
So
been
they
dead
obviously
silent.
have
So.
the resources to do something about it.
Okay. So
I'm just
let
saying.
me
The Thieves Guild
read.
went and talked to the dagger, and here we are going to take the dagger to some other faraway land, thinking it's gonna do something.
Well, we don't know.
Well,
how
that's not the only
far-
thing we're doing. We're helping Luke out.
Yeah,
at the
my
same
letter
time.
from my sister. Remember?
I don't think
Don't
you ever
forget.
told that to me in
Don't
character.
forget.
And also, we somehow head back to OTU and get Leia's body.
Wait, did you
Hey.
explain to us?
They cutting out.
Did you explain the letter to all of us?
I don't think so.
I believe I did.
Yeah, he
All
told you
of
guys
us.
that.
Yeah, the sister.
Right. Helping your sister.
Yes.
Well, let's go help the sister while we have assassins on our trail.
All right.
I'm pretty sure he told everybody.
Yeah.
I
I
might
just can't remember what her name was. I have it written down. Yeah, Yelvin. Got it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
the
Hurry
shield
back
hearts
to
can.
head back to Orton for urgent family matters. There we go.
Okay.
I look towards to Tech. Where was that that encampment with the slavers?
The cave with the lizardmen.
Yeah.
I know it's.
I'm
Okay.
asking Tech.
I believe that was like southwest or west of Ote.
I know you got
Or
marked on
more
your map.
west, I guess.
Yeah, that was nice
So that
west
wouldn't
back.
be on the way, would it be?
No.
For some reason, I thought we were more fucking southeast.
No, it's more east. That's where they came towards Hoytum, and also there's slavers with another group of slaves from our spot up at Grim Paddy Mountains, which is north of Hoytum.
Wait, what? We're gonna go there? At some point?
Well, yeah,
Apparently at some
I
point.
told you this. The one of my contacts in the Shield Hearts mentioned the other group. You know, they split off in two groups. Remember back in the Lizard Cave? One went south and we
Give me
lost him.
1 second.
One went south and left in the ocean. God knows where they went to. And the other one's at Grim Paddy Mountains. That was my other source.
That cave was a while ago, though.
I know.
It
Out
was.
of character.
But it was actually not even a week.
3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but if we knock down their base, we can search around for contact information and such, and we have a clue where that shit went to that we lost. Get us back on track.
Sure.
So,
Of course, that's a long way for now. It'll be at a character that'll be sometime in the summer.
so forgive me, but we're going east, right?
East.
Yeah, we're going east.
To Oitam.
Yes.
And then up to the
This
mountains
current-
afterwards.
Very
Apparently.
well.
Mm.
Magic is full on board now.
Because he likes
Yeah.
mountains, right?
Let us go east.
Yeah,
East?
right.
I thought you
We
meant
just had to tell
east.
them our plan. That's it, guys. Okay, mission accomplished. I'm going back home. I turn now. I leave the bar, head back to Honest Place.
Or I'm gonna get
That's
another
your
beer
house.
or two.
That's
Fourth rate.
Your house.
It is a
even in D&D.
temporary home.
Going back home.
Temporary home. Going back
To
home.
my house.
This bar
Where
is
you
my home.
going?
For now.
It's just
Of
like in
course it is.
Minecraft, isn't it? He just
Yes, it is.
calls
It's
your
like,
home his home.
When did you move in?
As of 20 minutes ago, I left my stuff there.
He sat at the table. Was like,
Including
"Oh,
the blanket?
this is it. This
He
is
left his
my house."
blankie
This
there.
is my bed
so-
now.
I'm not gonna claim the bed. That's why I have bedroll still. Come on, guys.
No, we're saying the table is now your bed. You claim the table as your bed.
Yeah.
Table. That's why you were asking. Wow.
Yep. Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Well, okay, so you go sleep on the table, and I'll go
Yeah, I'm
sleep
gonna
on
go
the
sleep
bar.
on the table. Sounds good, dude. Until they kick you out.
They want to do that to a loyal customer, right?
Uh,
You can ask them.
A lot
depends
of
what you
agree.
do.
How
I
much
gotta
have you
kill
paid
someone.
for
I don't want to talk about it.
her? Okay.
Wait, how much gold does Richard
What do you
have?
think? What do you think?
I'm
I
out of
said-
the conversation. I've already left. So you guys have fun with more conversations or, fast forwarding.
I don't know who else is here.
Everybody.
All right, back. You guys figure out what you're gonna do.
We're going east.
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 Oi, damn.
East.
Okay.
We should probably
Okay.
head back. We should probably head back to the house to let Catherian
After a
go.
night of sleep.
After a
Yeah.
night of drinking.
Of sleep.
Sure.
Drinking.
Sleep drinking.
Sleep.
Sleep drinking.
Okay.
Drinking.
All right. So you guys head back to Anna's house.
Separate.
Decide you guys are gonna spend the night there. Kathir is pretty excited about sleeping in her room again. Anna has a long conversation with Harkova, and convinces her to stay here in Matir with Kathiri. So as you guys head east, they're gonna stay back in town. They're gonna stay here.
Sharpshooter, no.
Okay,
The
so
aura of love is gone.
Harkova and Kathiri have left the party for now.
And as far as
Um,
Harkova staying alive all this
1,
time.
2, 3, 4. It's because I've used so much on her, dude. Do you know how many fucking spells and healing
her
potions
alive.
I've used? Yeah, she's a fucking beast, okay?
And she barely said a
fucking
word.
beast.
Okay,
You know
all
what?
right,
It's a
so
thought that counts.
you guys wake up the next morning. Radarek does have just a very slight hangover. He drank
No.
pretty heavily last night.
Have him,
Yeah,
have
but
him roll a
he's
concentration.
used to it.
Please, have him roll a constitution save.
We should get an
All
advantage.
right.
I'm a
Go-
dwarf.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
you're a
say,
barbarian.
yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead and roll with advantage. That's fine.
All right, let's critically fail this twice.
Yeah. You're
It
gonna
actually
have
took
to
me a
have
minute
somebody.
I'm not used to this character token. By the way, it's really nice. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Hey.
Concentration. Constitution save, right? That's what you
Yeah,
want?
con save.
To see how drunk you really are.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah. Look. See. Yeah. You're. So yeah, you still just a little buzz. I mean, you're not. You could pass a field sobriety test, but you still got a little buzz going in the morning. So you're feeling. You wake up feeling pretty good. There's not really a whole lot of food in the house. You will say that you guys had maybe a little food left over from your travels with the wagon. So you guys kind of finish up that food, and I guess you guys want to head out.
Post haste.
Okay. All right. So, I don't know exactly. I don't know. There's a couple of places in town. There are some stables. I don't know if you guys have enough gold to buy horses or not.
Probably
I was
not.
actually
I
going
don't think
to
so.
ask. I'm specifically looking at this river that Otem Tame.
Oh, you think we can get a ferry?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that such a thing common in this world?
There are ferries. Unfortunately, there's not one. The river doesn't come close enough to here, and you don't know enough about the area river's closest to Matir, whether or not there is a place where the ferry stops. But I mean, yeah, there are things that kind of go up and down the river to transport goods through. But that's not a viable form of transportation right now.
Okay, that's fair. Want to explore that option regardless. Okay.
That's good. Yeah, I was thinking never thought about that, the river up there.
Mm-hmm.
Save a little bit of time.
Okay. So
Okay.
we're moving on.
And running. Okay.
we can't buy horses, so horses are
I
no.
got like 13 gold pieces left.
How much is a horse?
A lot more than
much?
13 gold pieces.
A lot more than 13 gold pieces. Yeah.
Give me like a number.
I think
Number,
100 something or
Yeah,
more.
she wants a goal.
It's
Yeah.
forget.
Since people still recognize you from from your time in this little your little town. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So they might give you a discount, but they're still going to expect a pretty hefty sum. I mean, they're probably as low as maybe 75 gold pieces per horse.
75 for a riding horse.
For
Correct.
a single.
8 for a donkey. Or a mule.
Not gonna happen.
So, okay, all right. So you guys are going to head out on foot.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
We
so.
need some money, guys.
Okay.
Well, I had a bike and
want
carry
so-
back, so we can do.
Money.
So I'll tell you guys now. I've given you guys plenty of opportunities to get money, and you guys always just don't get the money.
So you're telling
You
us
guys-
we can't own it.
you guys have missed a lot of money along the ways.
Wow.
Just
I agree.
putting that out in the world to let that sink in.
We mean
Probably-
loot the cops?
Probably a few magic items.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We should have
like-
just fought the guards. God damn it. We should have been
Give us an
assholes.
example of when this happened.
Killing is always
So,
right on.
Can you be
so
our
like
hindsight?
the lizard folk, they collect a bunch of things and they don't need that. They just have a pile of stuff.
Well, bear in mind, you want us at level 1s to engage like higher level lizard people at the time.
Well, I don't know if they're
He did throw
higher
dire
level.
wolves at us.
I did.
Yeah.
And you guys won. You guys won.
Well,
Yeah.
they won.
We
I was
lived.
unconscious.
So I'm just saying, there's been opportunities.
There
So,
have been.
It's rather
Of course-
a little bit more. That's okay.
but for some reason, you guys are always running from the police.
Fuck the police.
Not always. We killed some.
Well,
yeah.
And now we're running
I
away
hate
from
that.
the rest of the police.
I'm
Okay.
going to kill more.
I'm a fucking
All right.
paladin. I can't go around killing cops.
I can.
Well, they're all a different character in that case.
You could just stay off the sidelines a little bit.
Fantasy theft auto.
Okay, all right. So you guys decide to head out, and you guys are going to head east. So what we'll do is I'll just do a couple of rolls. Okay, actually, I'm not even going to say anything. Who's leading the way?
Hopefully me, but then again, you know,
Marching order.
if Luke actually I would assume Luke knows how to get to his homeland, so he
Yeah.
also might want to sort of.
At least be like second.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's fair. He is kind of familiar with the area. Obviously, you're much better at finding your way. Especially just kind of that general sense of direction. Where Luke is kind of more familiar with roads, like more traveled on roads and things like that. You're able to kind of just trudge through the woods and still kind of get a general idea of which way you're going. So we'll say that Vendrath is leading, then Luke, then either Ash, Radric, or Anna.
Probably
Or Juan.
Radric.
Okay.
I'm taking the flank.
Patrick will be in the front.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the marching formation, guys. Is,
Oh, yeah.
is this how it's going?
Wait,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in the.
Perfect, right?
Where's the thing?
It's with the eye, then the heads, and then you hit order.
I feel like I should be in the back in case we get.
Top right
flanked.
corner button.
Yeah, it's like the letter I, and then there's like 3 people. It's like the party sheet, and then you click on order.
Of course, you had to fix something. You just didn't like it, did you?
Oh. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, right.
I just think I should be in the back, because if we get flanked, who's gonna frontline for you, right?
I move people.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just in case, you never know.
You're right. You're right.
How about we do this?
I'm literally protecting your ass.
Whoa.
There.
That's very stretched out, though, Roma.
Is everybody cutting in? Or it's just
There you
me.
I think it's just you, dude.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys head out and you start traveling. It's gonna probably take you about 3 days on foot to get there. Let me just jot that down because we are now like actually progressing through time at a much faster rate. Because
Oh
we're
my
doing like
goodness.
full rests and travel time. So what we're gonna do? Yeah, it's gonna be a montage. Well, we are actually gonna do some rolls.
Are you gonna roll for
Well,
encounters?
We're gonna roll
Yeah.
for encounters.
we'll step up and be in
Yeah.
the city forever. Just
We're
talking.
also gonna roll to make sure that that Vendrath is leading the party in the correct direction.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just kind of treat this as a montage. So let's go ahead and
Random
Vendrath,
encounters.
let's start rolling.
Really?
Push us through the limit.
Really?
Yeah.
You could do it,
Random
Vendrath. I believe in you.
Well, you're leading the group, so
Yeah.
You're the
I don't-
tracker.
According to my skills, I don't have to roll dice to do that.
no, not exactly, but I mean it's just like I want to make sure that
I understand.
you know
I'm just messing with you.
keep
You know,
keep it fun.
I'm gonna
So-
roll some ones, so just
You
just
probably
warning you
It's
guys.
okay.
All right, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Survival.
Before we
Okay.
get into this,
Yep.
could you give us an estimate of how long this is gonna take from meter to a team?
About 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first day's fairly uneventful. It's just walking. You continue on the path. Every now and again you take like the well-traveled paths, like roads and stuff, and people are kind of passing you, and then you obviously kind of veer off of the more traveled path for the less traveled path. Just because you feel like it's a little bit safer for you. You're more familiar with that. So day one, nothing happens. You guys decide you're gonna make camp. I won't make you guys do like all the hunting and all that. Venrath goes out, feeds the party. You guys all work together. You guys eat a good breakfast.
Thank you,
And
Vendrath.
Real
Do
quick.
we eat our Wheaties?
you eat your Wheaties. Your Venrath. Venrath is on the box, so
Oh dear.
What?
With his blankie.
with this
Oh,
blankie.
goodness.
All right, so you guys wake up the
Uh,
next morning.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Never mind.
What's up?
I wanted to start using knock, like whenever we go to bed, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I just
Like
wanna,
I said,
like-
I've been rolling and nothing's happening, so yeah, we'll just going forward. Just let me know, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time we sleep,
so
I use knock. If I
second
have the
day.
spells.
Okay. Second day, you guys wake up. Same kind of marching order. Venrath, go ahead and give me another survival check.
Look at those survival checks, dude. You're doing it.
Okay.
With an
You're
8?
doing it. Yeah, man. You got a 12.
You did
Yeah,
get
but that's only because of my +4 bonus.
That's all that
That
matters.
just shows how good you are, okay?
That's
Come on, man. I'm giving you a
Thanks.
compliment.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Even losers are winners.
We're gonna see
Yeah, man.
Harkova on the third day.
Why
She-
are you
she's
guys
gonna-
back?
She's gonna beat you guys there.
Jesus,
what are you
that-
doing here?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of walking through a kind of an open area, Raderick, you're the only one that really notices this. What you actually see, I hope. Let me make sure I have it set up right. Hold on. I'm sorry. I thought I had it set up. I do. Okay. What you actually see are some. I thought they were okay. You see some what look like pixies.
No.
Kind of floating around. You see them. You know, they're following you. They're definitely following you. You see two of them, kind of one on either side of the path that you're on. They don't seem like they're they're moving towards you or anything. They're kind of just tracking you right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
Out of character. Is Seth, would it have anything to do with the fairy dust that Ash is carrying?
Possibly.
Yes,
But
fairy
you don't
dust.
have the fairy dust.
I want to clarify. Is it me or us they're
Is
following?
it? Well, you guys are walking together as a group. You can't tell if it's you they're following, but you can see as you guys are progressing kind of along this trail, they're kind of on flanks on the left side and the right side of you, um, following you guys down that same kind of path. They're trying to be like stealthy, but you've seen you can see these two. They kind of pop out every now and again, and then they'll kind of go back into the trees. And so, but you're the only one that notices this.
Okay. Could I roll like a history check to see if I've like ever experienced stuff like this before, or Radric experienced stuff like this before?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Bada boom.
Okay. Um, you recognize them as being pixies, but you've never fought one. You've actually never encountered one like in real life, I guess, out in the wild. You've seen some that were maybe trapped in a cage or something like that, but you've never encountered one out in the wild.
Interesting.
And they're just watching us.
Yep, they're just kind of following you, like I said, on flanks on either side, the left and the right side.
Okay. I'm just gonna watch them and just kind of keep my guard up as much as I can.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys continue on, and I am looking for something and I cannot find it. Venrath, go ahead and actually Venrath, go ahead and give me another survival check. Is it this one? Nope. All right, let me roll that as well. That was a loud bird.
That was a bird.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know, whatever it is.
That was the pixies at first start.
Those are creepy ass pixies.
Now those
Sorry,
are birds.
Like for some reason, and I'm sorry, my map is gone. My maps are all gone. Like I don't have nothing in my map folder anymore. So give me just a second. I'm sorry.
I feel like that'll happen like every time it updates. You know what I mean?
I just go to new.
But it's weird. Is this it? No, that's not it. Because it's in the folder, but it's not showing up in my folder. I guess my.
I don't even see your folder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Let me see if I can just rename it real quick.
I just use new because it has everything we've had.
And all that's gone now?
No, it's still there.
Oh, okay.
Like right now, I pulled up the Aenarath map and I put some markings on it to indicate what our plan is, where we are. Hopefully it saves, because that would be handy.
Okay. All right. I think I've got it now. It helps to spell things right. I just put that out there. Apparently, I didn't name the map correctly. Sorry about that. Okay. All right.
GG.
So as you guys are kind of walking through, you're walking through what almost looks like a canyon. You notice that, and Vendrath, you're the only other one that notices this. You see a pixie now, kind of in front of you. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, but he's kind of blocking your way. And
Like
so,
he's just standing there.
yeah, like you can see, he looks like he's trying to hide from somebody, but he hasn't noticed you yet. Why is that not working? Yeah, so I'm trying to get the map out. For some reason, it's not letting me move everybody onto the map. So, and forgive me, I don't have the marching order set up exactly right. So you guys can move your little icons around here in just a second.
Okay.
And Annah, right? Anna's there. And where are you? There and there. Oh, look at that. I've never seen this game give me an error before.
Oh,
Where are we?
so I didn't
Okay.
catch like it.
No, it's fine. We'll just keep going. For some reason, things aren't working right. I'm not sure why.
So
Okay, so now you see this one fair. You guys are kind of walking through. What I'll do is I should be able to share this out.
is it a fairy or pixie?
I'm sorry,
There
a
we go.
pixie. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's see if I can drag and drop this guy there. Can you guys see that one?
Yep.
Okay. And the two on the sides, those are the ones that Raderick sees. The one that's kind of in front of you, Vendrath, you can see that this pixie's trying to hide, but it hasn't, like I said, it hasn't noticed you yet.
Hey guys, where am I? Have I become one with the trees?
You have, yes. You're there.
I'm not
Ah.
surprised.
Let me
I'm gonna
reshare.
find myself a bush. Wait, there isn't a bush in this. Did you guys? Were you guys able to make bushes in time for me to hide
Yes,
in?
I did get a bush. Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Sounds terrible.
He
Oh,
grew a
God.
bush.
Yeah, I know. Ash wanted to hide in the bush.
That pixie is straight.
There we go. Sorry guys, it's now all of a sudden it seems to be working okay. Perfect. Okay. So now let's see, it should be 1, 2, and 3. 3. Okay. So what do you do?
Well, he's the only one who knows it, right?
He's yeah, Vendrath's the only one that sees this pixie in front of him. Raderick still sees the two kind of, flanking on either side of you guys. But obviously he hasn't told the party about that yet.
Wow.
I will hold up my fist like Schwarzenegger did in Predator to get everyone to stop.
I look at Vendrath and like, what is it?
I just kind of give you a, put my finger across my lips to be
shush
quiet
him.
for just a moment. Yeah, I shush him.
Okay.
Okay. Ash will remember this.
Okay, you shush him.
Okay.
So
What
I
do
guess
I
Ash-
what do I know about pixies?
What do you know about pixies? That is a good question.
What does anybody really know about pixies?
Go ahead and give me I don't know, let's do history.
Do half elves get advantage or something? Because they're half fae?
Fae ancestor.
Nah, you don't need an advantage. You got it.
Yeah, you don't need an advantage for that. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. I was just pulling that up. Okay, so from what you know about pixies, is they're essentially forest dwellers as well. They are they're curious, kind of like cats, I guess. But they're very shy, so it's not like you can just walk up to one. Um, if they feel like they're being threatened, like kind of like a cat, they'll attack. They do like to spy on things, and so it's kind of a game to them more than anything else.
So they're sort of
they're
mischievous.
exactly. They're about a foot tall, so they're fairly small, and they obviously look like elves with wings. Um, that just kind of from the past, or from what you do know, is that they do actually have the ability to turn invisible. Um, and you do know that the only time that they wish to be seen, is it, the only time they're seen is if they want to make their presence known.
Okay. Have I ever seen one before?
You've seen one before, yeah, out in the wild. You've never interacted with one, or you've never fought one, but yeah, you've seen them out in the wild before.
Because they're really tiny, and that would be monstrous of me.
Yeah.
Okay. You said it looks like he is trying to hide,
Correct.
but he's not invisible.
No, he's not currently invisible. No. It's almost like you can see that he's looking for something, but you can't tell what he's looking for. But he's not like just out in the open. He's kind of in a bush. He's kind of, you can kind of see him. He's kind of like ducking around, trying to look around the bush.
Like he's playing hide and seek, or
Let's hope it's just hide and seek, dude.
yeah, no kidding.
Do I notice that he
Okay.
notices?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, so from when he kind of hushes you, what you can see in the direction that he's looking, you don't see the pixie, but you see kind of this almost like, I guess, pixie dust. You kind of see this aura of like almost like shooting stars, like glitter coming from an area in front of kind of where Vendrath is looking.
A glitter trail. I'm gonna message Vendrath and ask him what do you see?
I'm sorry, you're gonna do what?
Use my cantrip.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got text messaging.
Okay, apparently, yeah. No, I was actually just thinking, like, have you ever used that on Vendrath? Because if not, does he know what it is?
Oh.
I think.
Or is he gonna freak out if he's just?
Didn't
Also,
we?
this voice in his head.
Like, what?
I think at some
This is
point
God.
we did.
She mentioned before.
Yeah, we did this whole thing where I just relayed everything automatically because it was
Yeah, that's true.
time consuming, and you'd recognize my own voice. So
Yeah, if you do
I
that
hope.
since
Just
like since the bandit fight outside the lizard cave.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't there. He came after the first
Yeah.
lizard, right? Didn't you?
I'm pretty sure.
No, but he was setting up a trap and didn't work because didn't bar go over there. Remember?
Oh
That's
yeah,
right. Yep,
the
that's
trap.
right. I forgot.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, you got a trap back there somewhere. I think you deserved it.
That's how he's been getting food, right?
And I can respond to him, right?
Yes,
no?
one
Yeah.
with
Okay.
one response.
So you ask me what it is.
Or what do you see? Yeah.
Okay, I just respond with the word pixie.
What do I know about pixies?
Dear.
What do I?
Not much.
Yeah, you don't know much about pixies. I mean, obviously you've heard of them. They're tricksters. They're just kind of the general pixie information. Venrath obviously knows much more than you.
which is why he's just standing there doing nothing.
That's why he knows exactly what to do.
They sense movement. Okay, I'm gonna try and just sort of creep toward him a little bit.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Just to
I
try and
guess.
like get a better look and see what he's looking at.
Okay, actually, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay then.
How do I do that? Just roll the under the saves column, grab that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the main page, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you start to walk, your shoes got tied together and you fall.
Slap.
Oh
my,
man.
my boots don't have laces.
They're Velcro.
Okay. All right.
They
so
do
you
now.
then all of a sudden Velcro.
So somebody
Okay,
bought
so-
new boots and put them on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then you found
That's
vines wrapped around your feet and you fall face forward. When you fall, that one pixie that was in front of you, let's see, that's that guy disappears.
Whoa.
Oh.
Test.
I just look at Vendrath. It's like, are you okay?
Yeah,
Do
you guys don't know what's going on. You
What's
guys
the hold up?
You have
do you
no idea
need medical
what's going
attention?
I've fallen and I can't get up.
I just sacred flame the vines on his legs. Can I do that?
you don't really need to. I mean, you can just walk up to them and pull them off. It's not like a magic spell or anything.
Oh no, that looks pretty magical.
Well,
I try to take them off anyway.
yeah, they come off.
Go up.
Wow.
Damn pixies.
Pixies. What? Are we stopping because of pixies?
Did you
Yeah.
spot another one?
Another one.
What do you mean another one?
There's a couple. One over there. And he points to.
Oh, do we see
Why
them
not?
though?
And over there.
I guess we see them now.
Oh, Radric sees them, but not us.
Correct. Radric's the only one that saw
Forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't tell us.
Okay.
Yeah, I glare at Radric. Were you going to say anything?
No. We're not doing this any harm. At least right now.
Can I?
Not to us.
Oh,
Not to
so
us.
you have experience with pixies.
Can I look
I've
for
seen
them?
one or two. That's about it.
Are they usually hostile?
Not from the experience I've had.
Hey, Money, what do I know about pixies? I'm kidding.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm
Well-
sure they're harmless, okay? And the Radric's just gonna walk up. Hello?
Oh god.
He kind of gestures to one of them.
Which one?
Let's go over here and gesture the one to my west.
Okay. So, as soon as you start walking that way, that one disappears.
Okay.
And go ahead and give me a. Give me a sec. I gotta see what it is. Give me a strength saving throw.
Cool. I am one strong dwarf. Will definitely not fail this.
Definitely not.
Okay. So as you start to walk, different than the vines because I wanted it to be a shoelaces, but since he didn't have shoelaces, they had to be vines. So as you start to walk, these weeds, thick stalk weeds kind of come up and they try to grab your feet to try to tangle up your feet. But you kind of just keep walking, like you kind of just kick them off and you just kind of start walking that way.
And I don't see it anymore.
No, you don't see him anymore. You can still see the one on the other side. He's still kind of peeking around, peeking around inside the bush there. But
Okay. Well, Radric's gonna say, "Ugh, that's forced." Anyways, let's move on.
Okay. I guess we should we address what just happened twice?
We're skipping the loot.
They're not harming anyone.
We're skipping.
Out of character, it was looking for something. That means there's
Yeah,
something
should
to
we-
look for.
The one in front of us was looking at something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, should we like follow it and see like what was it?
Where do we follow it? It disappeared.
Do you have fairy fire, good sir? I do not.
Dear.
So there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, no, I
Juan,
don't have fairy fire.
hey,
Hey.
I have divine sense.
Okay.
I can
What does that
sense,
do
like,
exactly?
Money.
Do you have druid sense?
What do I know about pixies?
Are you serious?
I am absolutely serious.
Okay, go ahead.
Fucking
Roll.
nothing.
You know as much
You
as I do.
know, well,
Literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's the same role.
Since you're a forest gnome, I will say that you know as much as Vendrath knows about.
Is there any like flowers or any small beasts around? Any of those things?
Small beasts. I mean, there's
Yeah.
birds and stuff. Yes,
Birds.
Can I like call one over?
you can. Roll me a d10.
A D10. Yeah, I know what those are. I know exactly which one those
Definitely know which one it is.
are. Totally not looking right now.
It's
for
the
a
round
D10,
one.
'cause- Which one is that?
I mean, they're all kind of
The
round.
third biggest one. If you rearrange them.
This one? Is it this one?
Yeah,
It is that one.
it
Okay.
is.
You got a 5.
All right. And I'm sorry. One more time. What were you gonna do? Oh, that's right.
speak
What are you?
small beast.
Okay. So you go to try to use your ability to speak to small beasts, and you find yourself unable to do anything. You can't speak, you can't move, you're kind of just stuck in place, almost like you're confused.
Interesting.
Was that something that we can notice, or just?
Pop's the only one that noticed it. Obviously, Anna's the only one that notices it. You guys do find it odd that she kind of was in like mid-sentence and just stopped, and she stopped moving.
Does she like? Does she look okay? Is she like in a daze?
She's kind of in a daze. Yep.
Can I do an Arcana check on her?
You can. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Great. I can use my big brain.
Can I do an Arcana?
Big brain. Big brain.
You jinxed
Big
it
brain.
so hard.
Okay.
Aw.
So Ash, yeah. I'll just say you don't notice anything. I mean, you obviously know something's wrong with her, but you can't tell exactly what it is.
Can I tell that
and
it's magical or no?
Sure, Vendrath, do me a medicine check, I guess.
I was kind of joking, but
Okay, then I'll just tell you
Let's do it.
she's not.
Vendrath on the scene.
Okay, she is not on drugs.
She's not tripping.
She's
balls.
not
this is your gnome. This is your
not
gnome.
on opioids. She's not on the shrooms.
And she's not having a stroke, so
Wow.
Oh man. Can I look for the other or is it pixie? Yeah.
Can I like?
Pixie.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Can I
you'll have a chance in a second. Don't worry, Pop. All right,
can I look for it?
Okay, go ahead and give me a
Sure.
perception check.
Hey.
Okay, so you can see the one that's on the right side, and now you can see the one that's on the left side as well. I can't, for some reason, make it show back up again because I
What?
can't. I have too many windows open right now,
What happens?
and I
Too
don't know
many
which.
cooks.
It's the one thing I hate
Forest.
about this thing.
Forested Canyon. You
Forest
can
trees.
reopen it, right? And that would just bring it up.
This one. No, I need to find the. I think it's this one. Hold on. Who's this guy? There you go. Okay, cool. He's back. Okay, so right now, Raderick can only see the one on the right. Juan, you can see the one on the right and the left. Anna, you can't see any of them. Luke, you can't see any of them. Ash, you can't see any of them. And Vendrath, you cannot see any of them.
Just gonna leave that there for reference. So that's since that one's too far away. I'm gonna use message on the other one. And
who are you messaging?
The pixie that he sees.
This one.
You're messaging the pixie?
Yes, the tiny pear clover. Because they have names.
They do have everybody. Everybody has a name.
I'm gonna message.
There aren't guard 1 or guard 2 or bandit leader or bandit leader 5
or lizard folk. Anyway,
lizard
tiny
man.
pear clover.
Okay,
I'm gonna
what do you
ask,
say to them?
What do you want from us?
And they respond.
Is that Elvish? That looks Elvish. I know Elvish.
It isn't.
It's not. Oh, right, it's automatic, so... Damn it.
Yeah,
It's Sylvan.
I can't read it.
If none of us can read it, then we can't.
I only speak Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Bunch of mumbo jumbo is what it is.
Mumbo jumbo.
Can I message again? Or is it
Sure.
next
Should've been
person's
vague.
turn?
Sure. What do you want to say?
I don't understand that language.
When are we gonna go to that fucking Fey realm?
Oh god.
Wow. Man, I'd really wish if we had your warlock right about now.
I'm gonna look at the group and just shrug. Well,
yeah, man.
I remember Darby can speak Fey.
Didn't he have comprehend languages?
Yeah.
I do have comprehend languages. If I want to cast that and then do it.
Yes.
It's 2 a.m. I apologize for not thinking.
Yeah, it's going 3 o'clock here for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and actually, Vendrath said the same thing. I was gonna go till another 8 minutes and then call it.
Yeah, because I gotta get up in 4 hours.
Yep. So
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, dude. Why didn't you stop us?
I can survive 4 hours in me.
Okay.
I mean, it's the K2 class, but it's like only 10 kids there, and they're pretty much good as gold, so I'll have no problems with them tomorrow.
Nice. Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do, Juan?
I'm gonna use comprehend languages on myself and then message again.
Okay. What do you tell them?
Hey, please respond.
I understand now. Please repeat your first answer.
First.
I can't think right now.
I don't know how to make you understand. Oh, you know what? I can. Give me 1 sec. I can do this. Maybe
Put it
I can
in
do
abilities.
this. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I add it here. Languages. I need to add a language. That's why I help you. Okay, let's see if that works.
Nope.
Can you see? Oh, not yet. Did I spell it wrong? SYLVAN? Maybe? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so they say, let's try this again. There you go.
Okay.
Juan?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I'm gonna message Luke so they don't hear. And I'm gonna translate the message. They want our gold.
I appreciate it.
I reckon we should kill them.
You only message
Yeah.
Luke this. You only message Luke. Just to make sure.
Yes,
If I have,
Luke.
yes, unless I have the time to message everybody, because it's one full action. So that's what, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I respond to Juan. So I assume these are hostile.
Pretty much. Unless you want to give them gold.
Pay the toll.
I ain't paying them my gold.
They're asking for gold.
That's my beer money.
Are you turning into an alcoholic over here, dude?
Oh my god.
I can't let them take my beer money. Wait
It's
a minute.
it's okay, he's functioning. He's functional.
Yeah,
That's, Yeah. Can we whisper it to the rest of the group without them hearing? Like, it's 15 feet.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, that's
Try
fine.
it.
I don't have a problem with that.
I'll
Anna,
do
go ahead
that.
and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
I'm still fucked up.
Oh, I wanted to.
She's still tripping.
Oh,
Wait.
I wanted to.
Okay,
Letty?
I'm gonna
Are you
use.
okay?
I have gnome
Poke her in the
cunning.
shoulder.
Okay, I have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Oh, look at you go. So make sure you click
You
advantage.
know, I don't know if we brought this up, but I have advantage against being charmed. Would that have... So like that last time, did we know about that?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
Hey.
Anna, you
Keep that
can
in
now
mind.
move and speak freely.
Okay. Okay.
What do you say to us?
Say that to yourself. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's give him a piece of gold.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Let's do it.
Was
Say
it
that out
one?
loud.
Was it
I
one
don't-
gold each?
Yeah, I don't think they're that hostile. They just tied your shoes together and made you fall.
Yeah, I mean they're not hostile. Just looking for a little bit of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, maybe they have gold. Let's kill them for money.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And everyone's asking if I'm the murder hobo here.
Hey, Juan has been to war. He's done things.
Doesn't mean that you just straight
You don't
up
give a
kill
shit.
somebody 'cause they want to go.
I mean, geez, probably they're.
Juan knows exactly what it's like.
Oh my god.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
I
Have to
take out a
remember
piece
that.
of gold and I show it to the pixie.
Don't
Whoa.
actually give them don't actually give them the assassin coin.
I'm not getting any of my gold.
Okay, so Anna, as soon as you hold your hand out with a piece of gold, a pixie appears in front of you, grabs the gold, and disappears.
Wow.
Bam.
Wait, why are we giving them gold? What are they gonna do for us?
I don't know. Probably not troll us anymore.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, you're probably under territory.
Onwards then.
Juan, how long does your spell last for?
They comprehend languages?
Yeah.
1 hour. It is not concentration, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
So I just know it for an hour.
Oof. What does that say, Juan?
Well, right now they're getting... Now they're threatening us. Can we kill them now?
Yeah.
They're threatening us.
What did they say exactly?
What are they saying exactly?
If we give them more gold, they'll let us live.
Oh.
Let you live.
I don't know about you, but I'm tired
Give
of
us
giving up my gold for
back
nothing.
gold. I'll let
You
them
didn't give up
live.
any gold.
Which one
I-
said this?
Me? I give gold. I freed Leo.
No, Willie.
What?
Which one said this?
I don't know.
We'll say
Do I
it's the
know?
one on the right. That was
The
the
one
one
on the
you were
right?
talking
Tiny.
Magic missile. Right now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
to. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and
Finally.
end the session here, and we'll pick up next time, because if we get into an encounter now, that's another 30-45 minutes probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. So we'll go ahead and go ahead and roll initiative. Everybody can roll initiative, and then
Is it
we'll
remember?
we'll call that tonight. Oh yeah, it'll save everything. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Ugh. I mean,
Let's see.
it could be worse.
Could it?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
See?
What's this?
I told you.
Hey!
Wait, am I doing a intelligence roll?
No,
Wait,
it's an issue.
Vendrath.
Oh,
Oh,
In it.
that's right.
It's time to get in it.
It's by your AC.
Thank you.
Are we really gonna fight them?
Oh my.
Seriously?
Hey,
Well,
they threatened us, okay?
Time to get one gold
It's
piece
tying
back.
our shoes.
Hey, listen, I tried the diplomatic
could-
route.
well, I don't know about you, but I'll just take it out with non-lethal. Just knock it out. Like, I'm not gonna kill Pixie Bot.
You know how hard it is to learn a language in 1 second?
See, Elfman, that's what I'm going here.
6 seconds, because it's one action, actually. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. Well, then, yeah. So we'll leave it there, and we will pick up next week at the start of the start of the fight. Well, let me rephrase that. We'll pick up with Ash shooting a magic missile at a pixie. Is where we'll- is where we'll-
Can I
where
do
we'll
that
pick it
just
up.
real quick? Just to get the damage out, you know, to get our first blood.
Okay.
Surprise
Oh,
round.
okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's since you're gonna do that, that's fine. Go for it.
So it's 3 missiles, right? So it's 3d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Okay. So you shoot this magic missile at this pixie, and the pixie is just obliterated into it's like squishing a bug. Like it's just
Instant death.
yeah, instant death. That's okay. As soon as you do that,
God damn it, Ash.
the other one, the one that took the coin, you see it reappear up on up on kind of a cliff, and he blows this horn. And this horn is loud.
Oh.
I mean, it is like loud. It just reverberates around the cannon, and you hear in the distance other horns start to blow, and other horns start to blow, and all of a sudden you just this cacophony of horns just blowing through this canyon. As you look to the south, as you guys were walking kind of through this canyon, I'll say you guys were walking from the north to the south, you see through the trees hundreds of pixies coming at you.
Oh god.
Hundreds of them coming at you guys. And that's where we'll leave it.
God damn it, Ash. I was
All
just
right,
gonna knock it
whose
out.
milkshake is bringing all the boys to the yard?
Damn right. It's better than yours.
Well,
I
guess
guess
it's time
we're
to start
running.
a forest fire.
No,
Sounds good, dude.
Don't burn the forest
Scorched
down.
earth. Scorched
I need
earth.
that
Scorched earth
to be continued
jackets.
meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Anna, make sure you take care. Make sure you lose that one gold coin out of your inventory.
Don't worry, we'll get it back.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, so
As we're devoured alive by pixies.
It's a good thing we have AoE, right? Right, Ash?
Yeah, man. We totally don't have single target stuff.
No. I mean, technically, I have 1 AoE. Well, I mean,
And I have an
multi-target.
axe.
Can you cleave multiple targets?
No.
Oh.
Nope, not yet.
Usually, I'll let you guys do cleaves, because especially when you get into large fights like that.
All
Just
right.
because I
Go,
mean you're
go
gonna
to bed, Newfie.
yeah,
Can
go to
we-
bed, and I am just no. I'll let it. We'll learn. Look up
Yeah.
pixies and read up on pixies. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
say.
add some notes there. Ash used magic music like a pixie, obliterate the poor thing.
Is this like the swarm of rats in the
Not
sewer?
poor, the greedy thing.
I'm so paranoid. Y'all just paranoid. Shoot
it's
first,
not a
ask
poor
questions later.
It's like one
Totally
gold
deserve to
piece.
get
Like,
obliterated.
Tuesday,
It
it just
totally
forgo to an
did.
inn.
Okay? It took the gold coin that asked for more and then
Well,
threatened their life. Okay?
I think there was a different one though.
You would have called the horn first. You would have called all of them first. Like, what the hell? Whatever.
Just more to kill.
Babies.
When I can, I'm gonna take Fireball if you don't.
I
Okay,
am
Ash.
big.
Well, GG.
Huh? You're gonna
Alright,
take
well.
Fireball? Okay.
Zell, if you don't take AoE or something too, I'm gonna have to take whatever Fireball, whatever AoE we can get. Cause goddamn.
Right.
Well, at least I won't get in trouble for killing pixies, I guess.
Okay. All right. So, yep. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
New feet.
Yes,
Go to
we-
bed.
Yep, night.
Night.
Good
Fucking
night.
obliterated though.
yeah, you did.
Nice job. Nice job, Ash. I'm proud of you. Radrick's proud of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tripping,
You did the right
the
thing.
stupefy, and the more tripping was okay. The gold taking was okay, but once it's like give us
Okay.
more, I'm like, no way.